Hello and welcome back to Girl Chaz Games. We're playing Dragon Age Origins. In the last video, we were still at the Circle Tower because we are a human mage, and we helped our friend to escape from the Circle because he pretty much found out that things were going to go pretty bad for him. So we helped him, we got in trouble, and now we have been recruited to the Grey Wardens, and we are here at the ruins of Ostagar in the Kocari wilds, and Duncan, the recruiter for the Grey Wardens, has left us here to explore the camp, and when we're ready we can go find Alistair, the other Grey Warden here in Ferelden. There's not too many Grey Wardens in Ferelden right now, because of a lot of historical stuff that we learned about in the Codex.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
So if you want to know more about that kind of stuff, I would recommend watching the Codex videos that I'm creating for this playthrough. So yeah, he's recruiting more Grey Wardens, and we're one of those recruits.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Okay, tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Okay. Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Okay, where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
Alright, there's a Circle of Magi here?
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy, quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
So that means some of our fellow mages are around here somewhere. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
So I guess Ferelden has a connection with hounds. Okay.
Go on, then.
Where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Alright, I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Alright, we got new codex added, and again, I make addendum codex videos to each video. So if you're interested in that, I would suggest watching them.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted. I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
They're doing some magic.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
What are they doing in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize. So, the mages are doing something in the Fade, and we can't go talk to them.
We stand here in this hour.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle. I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
It sounds terrifying. Or I found it terrifying.
I thought the same. It's good you can admit that. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the king. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship?
King Kalen thinks the battle will go well.
The king must always seem confident. His behavior affects the troops' morale. He does seem to find his enthusiasm easily, though. Reminds me of a puppy. and I say that with both respect and affection. He is a fine man. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I don't remember encountering Darkspawn in the Fade.
They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And we have learned that from our codex. So is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Alright, well I'll just kill every Darkspawn I see.
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your Maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
So it's like the chantry is kind of boosting the morale of the soldiers. Let's see.
Welcome, young woman.
You're tranquil, aren't you?
Yes, and you are a mage of the Circle. You must be familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the King's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because most men... because the chantry claims it is sinful.
Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Alright, I should go.
Goodbye.
Shepherd style, I should go.
That course of action is inadvisable. That course of action is
He doesn't want us
inadvisable.
to get into this chest.
That course of action
We can't anyway.
is inadvisable.
Alright.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Damn it.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not a woman, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds? Aren't there barbarians in the forest?
Chasing barbarians, yes. Cannibals, and witches too. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
So he's the another one of the Grey Warden recruits. Seems like an odd place for an army camp then.
I'm told the Blight started in the forest, so the army's here waiting for them to come out, dangling meat in front of the bear, if you catch my meaning. It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see, like we have a choice.
Well, I'll watch your back if you watch mine.
Oh, I'll watch your back.
Ew. Or I could just kill you.
That's a little extreme. It's not like I can miss the scenery, is it? Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Talk to me like that, and I'll threaten your life. Oh, I have the mod that allows you to break open locks. So she's just punching away until the chest opens, I guess. There we go. Okay, we have a studded leather helm, which gives some armor and physical resistance, but you need some strength to wear it. But yeah, so that's a mod. Usually you can't open chests unless you're a rogue, but I like get irrationally annoyed when I can't open every single chest. Like that one back there that I can't get into is bothering me right now. But yeah, so I got a mod that allows you to open it whether or not you're a rogue, or whether or not you have high enough skill.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
What if I have?
Oh, well, I'd like to know where she went, that's what. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. Oh, I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
Yes. Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, so let's sell some stuff. We got all of our stuff back. We have 4 of the same magic staff. Let's sell like 3 of them, and then we'll equip 1. Because we gave back that other staff that that we found in the repository. We gave it back to the first enchanter. We have 3 leather boots that don't give much. We have a lot of stuff actually. Before we sell things, maybe we should equip everything we want. Make sure we have all the best stuff equipped, and then we'll sell the rest. Okay, so there we have a magic staff. We don't really need a helm as a mage because we're not going to get that much strength, and you could see that there's a strength requirement to wear this helm, which we do have that, but eventually we're not going to. Although it might be nice to have a little armor, but we'll think about it. Okay, the boots we're wearing are better than these boots. We're not gonna ever be able to wear this, probably, because it requires so much strength. But somebody else might be able to. We have a shield. Alright, here's some robes that give us some stuff. We found this in the repository, and I think that the one we're wearing, I think, is a little more useful for my taste. Let's see what it looks like. Has little feather shoulder pads, a short skirt. We also have plain old mage robes that are just +1 and willpower and +1 magic. We have apprentice robes that's only +1 magic. We have a chantry robe. Why do we have a chantry robe? We have an enchanter's cowl, which gives a lot of resistance, so let's equip that. With the little feather on top. Seriously, the clothes for mages are silly. Okay, so we have all that. We have some defense on, but we can wear the ephemeralist's belt. Will give us +1 magic, which might be a little more helpful. Alright, I think we got everything good that we need. Alright, let's sell the stuff we don't need.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay, I think we can sell... might as well sell this dagger and mace for now. I'm sure we'll find others. This looks like a pretty fancy bow, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm not sure where I got this from. I don't remember. Let's keep the helm, because someone else might be able to use it. Let's toss 2 of the boots and keep 1 for someone else, maybe. Let's keep this fancy dragon plate. Look how much money it's worth, though. Let's keep it because it gives a lot of stuff, and someone else might be able to wear it, though we will never be able to. Small shield, someone else might be able to use, so I'm going to keep it just in case. I'm going to keep this because well, I don't think it's better than the one we're wearing now. It's still pretty good, but we don't need all these other robes or the chantry robe. Let's keep the Tevinter Magister cowl, and let's toss the apprentice cowls. Battle dress of the provocateur. This also, I'm not sure if we'll ever get to 20 strength, but someone else might be able to wear it. We'll keep all these except for the iron ring, since that doesn't really give any benefits. We'll keep these for others. Let's sell blank vellum. And I think that's it. Let's see what he has to offer us. See, he has a lot of weapons that we don't really need right now. The staff is not really that much better than the one we have, and it's really expensive, so I'm not going to buy it. He has a lot of armor that I don't think we need. That's what we just sold him. He has a backpack, which I think backpacks are the best thing ever in this game because it allows you to carry more stuff, and since I'm such a hoarder, I tend to fill up my inventory pretty quickly. He sells like flasks for poison or for herbalism. We can create our own like health poultices and things like that, but we need flasks to do it. And he sells other things for like traps, and yeah, he sells recipes, but we need a higher skill for that. Speaking of which, we can level up. We should probably do that. See, our strength is only at 11, so we couldn't wear those armors if we wanted to. Alright, I'm gonna increase cunning this time, because, like I said, it doesn't really help us that much as a mage. But I like to have it for use in, yeah, like herbalism. And for conversation topics, you could kind of persuade people. I always like that. And then let's increase our magic and our constitution. Also, I know constitution isn't all that necessary for mage either, but I don't like to die that much. Alright, so we can get another skill. Let's do coercion. I like being able to talk people into things. And we can get another spell power. I think I'm gonna go with the Mind Blast this time. Alright, there we go.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Was there something else? Oh no, there wasn't. Okay.
May her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
Thank you, sir. Alright, let's go up here, see what's up here. Oh look, someone we need to talk to.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Alright. So... what?
Oh, nothing. Just trying to find a bright side to all this. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Well, I'm only carrying a staff attached to my back. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Alright, pleased to meet you. I'm Seren.
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
I can handle myself better than most.
I'm getting that impression. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Nope.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
So this is Alistair, the other Grey Warden here. He's not a recruit, but he's like a junior member. And I have a mod for his face. This isn't quite how he looks in the vanilla game. I think he doesn't have all this scruff and stuff. That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
Oh, really? You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
So what about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met Davith.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted.
Cut purse.
Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out. Maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
All right, I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
All right, so we have Alistair now, and we'll learn more about him in the Codex video, and as we go along. Can't unlock it, so we're gonna bust it open and get some scale boots and some runes. And those runes are what the Tranquil guy was talking about enchantment. Let's see what's over here.
Oh, excuse me.
All the
I'm
servants
sorry,
are
but there's
elves.
so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
Or they'll get the switch. Poor servants. Elf servants. Oh yeah, that was part of the mod too. Sometimes you lose items if you bust it open. So we didn't get the leather helm.
Hail to you, Grey Warden.
Maker, watch over us all in the coming battle.
Alright, let's go back down to the main part of the camp. So we're just gonna explore. Continue to explore, I guess. Let's see what's up here. This is where we just were with the quartermaster.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
I don't know why I can't click on these things. I guess it's just to read.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Look at this creepy lady. We have them on the run, I hear.
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Well, that's foreboding.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this. It's so sad.
I can feel it inside me.
Huh. Alright. There's a prisoner.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me?
You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
He sounds like Anders from Dragon Age 2. I wonder if it's the same guy. I'm gonna look it up. Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
And I bet you're as innocent as the sunrise.
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Let's see. Why haven't they fed you?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Well, that's kind of shitty. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Alright, so he's hungry. And we got a new quest, so let's ask the guard.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
That's kind of harsh. Why did he want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that, or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
So who is he exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
Okay, so see, here's where our persuasion comes in handy. So you miss one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Alright. So, the guard has agreed to give him his food. So, let's see if we let's talk to the prisoner and see if we should give it to him.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Alright, here's some food.
Much obliged. You're a kind soul, you are. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you.
Alright, Alistair approves of that. He likes us doing good deeds. But yeah, I looked it up, and it says that the guy who made Anders' voice is the Ostagar prisoner, and some other additional voices. So, it is Anders. I have a good ear for voices. Alright, let's see what we can get out of this chest. So normally as a mage I wouldn't be able to open these without having a rogue in my party who could open them for me. Look at this person like dancing around.
The king wants reinforcements from the Orlesian Grey Wardens. Frankly, I doubt we'll need them after tomorrow.
There's a dog in the bushes here. Hi, doggy. So these are some fancy tents. Alright, I'm getting lost. Where am I?
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Oh, this is the army camp. We can't go in there. We're not part of the army. We're part of the Grey Warden recruits. Let's go back down the way we came in, just because I want to make sure I don't get lost. No matter how many times I play this game, I still get lost here in Ostagar.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Maybe you can help him, Alistair.
Nope, dogs and I don't get along. You do it if you're so eager. Just leave me out of it.
You're no fun. How smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Me too. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. So we could either kill the dog, put the muzzle on, or leave. Let's put the muzzle on. He growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are done, he whimpers
well done.
Painfully.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red center.
Alright, will the dog be alright without it?
If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down.
Well, where can I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
Alright, I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright, so we have a new quest to find a flower for the Mabari. So this is the kennels. Here's Davith again.
Well, in for a silver, in for a crown, as my dear mum always used to say.
Here's Duncan, but we're not done exploring it, so we don't need to talk to him yet. Let's go this way, see what's over here.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
Ash Warrior leader.
What do you need? You haven't brought more instructions from the Tern, I hope.
Do you talk to everyone like that?
If I feel like it. If you're not from the Tern, what do you want? We're busy.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What is an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
So, what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is that dog good in combat?
A trained Mabari Hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
Alright, why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted with caddis as well?
Why? Would you steal our caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
Alright, well, what are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood? What do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The Wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Wouldn't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind, then?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Alright, bye.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Alright, so we learned a little more about the Ash Warriors and the Mabari.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
Thank you. There's an entrance to the wilds.
Hey, you're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korcari wilds until he gives the word.
Alright. Why not?
The Korcari wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with Darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the Chasind barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And do you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some Darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about. At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Alright, we can't go out yet. Let's go back up here. Alright, this is where we were earlier. Just checking to make sure we're covering all ground. Learning everything we could learn. There's all these tents.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
Is the Tairn inside?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
Oh, what does that mean? I would like an audience with the Tairn, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
So this is the Tairn Loghain that we learned about in the Codex in their last video, and that King Cailan was talking about. I'm not a Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty, nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting.
Oh.
Cailan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
A fascination you don't share, it seems.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Cailan thinks. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi. The first enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement, for one so young. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Cailan has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Alright. Peace out, Loghain. Let's see, here's the Royal Guard.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
So it sounds like there's a little bit of tension between Loghain and the king. Loghain's kind of taking things seriously while the king isn't, and they seem to fight over it, and the king just waves them off. He wants to end the Blight with a huge battle the bards will sing about for centuries. So it sounds like he's just kind of turning this into a game that he wants everything to be like a movie, but not not realizing it's real. How should I know?
I thought Grey Wardens knew all about the Darkspawn. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Tairn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
Alright, I should go.
As you wish.
So Loghain, the guy we just met, his daughter is married to King Cailan, so his daughter is queen.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn.
That's a
They're
Darkspawn.
strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Alright, so that's some info about Darkspawn, and there's a dead one there on the ground.
Now's better than later.
Alright, let's take that dagger. These guys are practicing. You gonna shoot me? Gonna shoot me? Let's see if he'll shoot me. Nope. Ah!
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if
What's
them
wrong with
Grey
your
Wardens
face?
are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
She has some strange coloring. It's like her skin is tanned, but then her eyes aren't or something. That's weird. There's the wilds down below.
The last scouting party made it back last night. Barely.
Let's see what's over here. Some people praying.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. I shall not be left, for there is no darkness, nor death in the Maker's light.
So it seems like they're praying, getting ready for battle.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
What do you mean?
I deliver messages around the camp. You have a message for me?
Let's lie and say we do.
Then what is... Oh, wait. Are you the one I'm supposed to give Sir Garlan's sword to? Because I think the smith's done with it.
Yes, you are.
Oh, that's such a relief. You really saved me from the switch for sure. I'd best get back to my duties again before I get in more trouble.
Oops, now he's gonna get beaten because we took the sword. Oh well.
Ostagar is a very defensible location. Even if the Horde outnumbers us, we should see it.
Hopefully. Alright. So, we got a sword from lying. Whoops.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds. We're getting reports of things.
It's okay, because our warden was raised as a prisoner, essentially, so she doesn't really know any better. Alright, well, I think we've explored everything. Let's talk to the guard
Hail
patrol.
to you.
Okay, we can't. Stand in the fire. Alright, let's talk to Duncan now that we've explored the camp.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're in trouble.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Sarin, pleased to meet you. Oh no, that's me, the new girl.
Now then,
I like that better.
Since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kocari wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
So we need to collect their blood. That sounds exciting. Blood. What do we need blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
That sounds delightful. Surely you could have acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
Alright, so aren't the wilds dangerous?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Alright. And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Alright, so we need to find the archive and 3 vials of blood. What kinds of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
Alright. And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
Good question,
It was
Alistair.
assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Alright, is this part of the joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Alright, how will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Alright, so we have to find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright, we got a new quest. Tainted Blood. And Grey Warden's Cache. Okay. So, what we have to do is, while we're in the wilds, we gotta look for a flower for the Mabari Hound to help him be healed. We have to get 3 vials of Darkspawn blood. And we have to find the treaties from the Grey Warden cache. And this is DLC, which we won't deal with yet. Alright, so we know where the exit to the wilds was because we talked to the guard. Let's go. Into the wilds we go.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Alright, here we go. Out into the dangerous, dangerous wilds. It's full of darkspawn, witches, Chasind, barbarians. Alright, so here we are in the Kocari wilds. We have a map, but it's not fleshed out yet because we haven't explored it. So let's do that. There's some like carved rocks, some swamp area, some wolves. Hello, Wolfie. Let's stun him. We could do some damage on him before he even approaches. Here, I could put a bomb because there's 2 of them. There's more than 2 of them. There's a lot of them. Except let's hope it doesn't damage our teammates. Let's see, does anyone need healing? No. So what usually we should do is switch between each player, and we could choose what they're gonna do. So like right now he did shield bash, it's on cooldown, so next we could do shield pummel. We'll have him do it on that wolf. We'll have Davith, let's see, he is a rogue, so he should be like coming from behind and stabbing them, so we'll move him there. Jory is a 2-handed warrior, looks like. So let's have him, oh no, I don't want him to do that. Oh well, it might be too late. Let's have him do a pommel strike on that one. While we stand back here, and let's take this guy out who's attacking Alistair from behind. Alright, there we go. So some of them we can see are sparkling. It looks like there's still another wolf coming over there. So I'll attack from afar, while Alistair's gonna go run and shield pummel it. He's gonna go attack it just with basic attacks, and he's gonna go pummel strike it. It's gonna be an overload of attacks. There we go.
Got it.
All right. So we managed to defeat a bunch of wolves. Alright, let's go this way. I always get lost here in the wilds. Let's collect some elf root, which will help us with potion making, or herbalism, I mean. Alright, so we can't really go that way, it looks like. Let's head this way. Hope we don't get lost.
Over here!
Oh, we kind of came from a weird angle. Sorry, I just want to make sure I cover all ground. Get our map all filled up. Okay, now let's go back to that guy who was calling to us.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Well, let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Alright, dude, be careful. So it looks like there's some kind of massacre.
An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
You forget that I have magic at my command. We'll be fine.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Alright. So Alistair says he'll be able to sense it when the Darkspawn are coming. Oh. And we can see them up ahead. But they haven't started attacking yet. So let's have, I'll do the bomb, or no, let's wait on the bomb. Let's stun them so that Alistair can go run over there and shield bash them. Davos can go behind, take him from behind. And he is a two-handed. Let's have him attack the other one with a mighty blow.
I'll get on it.
Oh, I didn't reach him. What a bummer. Alright, Davos, you walked too far. You need to come behind and attack from behind. Because he's a rogue and he deals more damage that way. Oh, that didn't even do any damage to the other guy. It just really hurt everyone else.
Now
so let's heal Davith, since he got fucked up. Okay, let's take these archers out. I probably should have been working on them instead of the ones that everyone else is working on.
We must be victorious!
This archer's after me. I'll suck the life out of him. Ooh, and the heads got sliced off. This guy's still alive.
Now better than later.
We are that awesome.
We had that. Awesome.
Got it.
And here we have a vial of darkspawn blood, so we just need 2 more now. Let's see if these guys dropped any darkspawn blood. Yep. Okay, so we just need 1 more. And look, here's a wildflower with the red center. So we've also found the flower for the Mabari Hound. Alright, let's see. Let's see what's this way.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Poor slobs. Hey, look. There's more. Alright. Let's go to them. Alright, so, it doesn't look like there's any ranged ones, but let's go have Alistair take them on. Let's have Davith again. We'll save him for a sec because I need him to get behind them. And I'll stun him. Oh, why didn't it work? Alright, Alistair, don't just stand there. Do some work here. Davith, come over here. You fight this guy with a mighty blow. No, oh no, that's not what I wanted. I want a mighty blow.
What?
Can I get you a health so you can get off my...
Alright. Who has low health? Let's put a bomb on that guy. And then let's continue to... Let's have Alistair come and attack this guy. Davith should attack this guy from behind. While I continue to try to get that guy to explode.
Don't say I didn't warn you!
Alright, so now Alistair's health's really low.
Alright, alright.
Let's heal him up a little bit. And then this guy, he also is a rogue, so that's why he's trying to get behind too. Alright, we got him.
Alright, alright.
And we got a health poultice and garnet, but no darkspawn blood, unfortunately. Although it's covering our clothes and our faces, there's no vial conveniently in their pocket. Alright, let's see what's over here now. I'm getting lost again. Okay, we came this way. Let's get some death root, which we'll read about in a second. Alright, I want to go up there where those darkspawn were first before we go forward anymore. Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. Here's some groaning. Got a green stone. Got some leather boots that aren't any better than the ones we have. You know what? Maybe we should try to have Davos unlock it since he's a rogue.
On it.
Oh, okay, everyone just beat it up. And get some arrows of filth. Even though we lost 3 of them. Alright, and there's like a trap here. That doesn't work, clearly. Look at all of us covered in blood. Oh, hello there. Stun him so that Davos can go behind him.
Oh, hopeless!
And let's get him in the back. Oops, I don't want to do dirty fighting.
Excellent!
Oops.
What is your command?
Oh well. That didn't work out so well. Oh hey look, there's a bunch of wolves. Let's plant a bomb on one of them.
I'll get on it.
Nicely done. Get some wolf pelts here. Oops. Can't do much with them, but we could sell them. Looks like these wolves were attacking some darkspawn.
Got it.
And there's a vial of darkspawn blood. We didn't even have to kill one for it. We got it from the wolves killing him. And another one. Even though we got 3 of them, we don't need 4, but hey, why not? Oh, it looks like a dead chantry priest. Rigby's last will and testament. Alright, that opened up a new quest for us. Oops, let's see what that is. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Kocari wilds. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jeddah in Redcliffe. Alright, I know that I do separate codex videos, but I'm going to read the quest-related ones within the video just because it'll keep the flow of the quest going. So, here's the will that we just found. To whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the Missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of the Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife, Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I have buried a sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in a Tevinter ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in the service to the Maker. From Rigby. Alright, so we have a quest. We should find this box, maybe, and hopefully be able to deliver it to the right person, since we like to do good deeds. Here's another chest that we can't open. Probably should have had Davith do it again, but whatever. Get a short bow from it. Again, that's a mod. The unlocking chests by beating the shit out of it. That's just a mod. It's not part of the real game. Alright, so we kind of are going around in a circle here. Can hear Darkspawn's groaning. And there's one right there. I'm gonna stun him. He fell down stunned. Davith, you come behind this guy and fight him. You continue working on that guy. And I will...
Got it. You'll get no mercy.
Alright, Davith's behind now. Let's have him attack from behind.
See from me! I'll get you alive. You can have my back.
Alright.
That's a lot of blood.
Floor spar. I don't know how to say that. Is that a real thing? Is that a real stone? Floor spar? Alright, here's some elf root, which helps with healing. Alright, so let's see, where are we now? There was that bridge that we crossed under with the hanging men. Let's see, I just want to make sure we're getting all things covered. We also need to find the west side of the Kocari Wild to find that box. Let's go around this way. Just to make sure we cover all of our tracks. Get some more elf root, which is always handy, especially if we're going to do herbalism. Alright, so we're heading west now. It's kind of southwest.
Darkspawn! Kill them all!
I wonder if I could reach them with a bomb. Alright, so let's have Alistair go and attack the ones that are up close. Let's have Jory go up there. Davith go up there. And I'll continue attacking this guy.
I don't know what hit them. Someone's gonna fall and it sure won't be me!
Alistair, go attack that guy. He's running away.
Now's better than later. I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic!
That guy because...
Let's see some blood!
Bomb. And it did a lot of damage to all the archers, just not the Hurlock. But let's heal Davith because that bomb really did a lot of damage to him. Nice, and we leveled up. That was what that light explosion was. So, let's level ourselves up now. Let's get a little more willpower, magic, and let's add one to dexterity since we haven't. Which, again, doesn't really help a mage all that much. But I like to have a little, I like to be semi-well-rounded. I don't like to leave some like way lower than others. It just makes me nervous. Even though I know it doesn't really matter all that much. Let's see what we can get here. We can get a lot of things. We can get the second level of a lot of these branches now. Like this one is the second branch off of the heal, which is rejuvenate. And this gives a boost to mana or stamina regeneration, which is nice because sometimes you'll run out of mana or stamina and you can't do any of the moves. You just have to do basic attacks. But I don't think we'll need that yet. We can also get Death Siphon, which is a mode like that's you turn on and it's always active until you turn it off. And that drains residual power from any dead enemies nearby to restore the caster's mana. So that'll help me with my mana pool a lot. But I don't think I need that yet either. Force Field will give a telekinetic barrier around a target who becomes completely immune to damage for the duration of the spell but cannot move. Friendly fire possible. So this is helpful. I don't know. I've never really used this one all that much. Or we could also get Death Magic. While active, the caster draws in nearby entropic energy, draining residual life force from any dead enemy nearby to heal the caster. So that's kind of like the Death Siphon, but instead of drawing the mana, it draws health, which I really like a lot. Especially if you're in like a big fight with a lot of people around and everybody's dying here and there. That's really helpful to help heal you as you go. So I'm gonna level that up for now. And let's move it over here. And we'll activate it now. Might as well. Alright, let's look at our map. Let's continue moving to the west for now. Alright, here we see some darkspawn up ahead. Let's get in a better view. Looks like they're fighting with something. Okay, so there's a lot of them here. So let's... Alistair, you need to come. These guys are all coming for me, so we'll have each of them take on a different guy. While I stun...
Yes?
Oh, oh, oh. What am I doing? Alright, stunned them all. Oh yeah, I forgot. Mind Blast is within a vicinity, not... Okay. It's not like a targeted thing. I forgot about that. Alright, I need to take out the archer, but first I'm gonna plant a bomb on one of these in the group so that they'll hopefully explode the rest of them. Alright, oops, that killed Sir Jory. Sorry, Sir Jory.
Got it.
Let's heal Davith, because he's about to die. Alright, you need to not attack me. Alistair, you need to save me from this guy. He's gonna do a lot of damage to me, and I'm not the strongest here, because again, I'm not wearing armor, I don't have a lot of strength or constitution, whereas warriors like Alistair do. Davith, you come attack him too, please. Ouch! Alright, our heal's back up. I'm gonna heal Alistair, even though I'm getting attacked.
Now better.
Alright, and Jory's gonna automatically go to this other archer. Maybe I should save Alistair here. See, I'm running out of mana again. Ooh, beheaded by Alistair. So you can see that I'm running out of mana by this blue bar. It's very low, and that means I can't use any of my spells. But I can, if I had that death siphon, I could get it back, but... Alright, let's finish off this last darkspawn. Alright. But I chose for the one to heal me instead, which is always helpful. And there's Sir Jory back from the dead. Acidic coating. Some money.
Now's better than later.
Some boots, acid flask. So those are like traps and poisons and things like that. Here's Rigby's field journal. We found Rigby's journal notes, which adds to our codex. Can we find his box? Is this where it is? I honestly can't remember. Or maybe that was all we needed to find. I don't know. Let's look at our journal. You found the last will? No. We need to find the cache still. I don't remember where it is, to tell you the truth, but hopefully we'll find it. You can hear all the little squeaking animals. Alright, so I think we're coming back around to where we were earlier. Right? Yeah. Let's head back to that little camp. Because I think since we found Rigby's stuff there, it's probably around that area. And it's in the west, like he said it was. Also, now that we're starting to get into more fights, what I want to do is put some health poultices in my quick bar and also some lyrium potion in my quick bar, because when I'm in the midst of battle it's easier to just click on one of these, like if I need to take a health poultice or if I need to take some lyrium potion. It's easier to just click down there than to have to pause and go into my inventory and everything. Look at that squirrel. There's an X on the map right here. I was hoping it would lead us to the cache, but I don't see it. Am I missing it? Chasind trail sign. Is that what we're looking for? Doo-doo-doo. I don't know what that did. That was interesting. Oh look, there's some, we could see some darkspawn up ahead waiting for us. Oh, there's the hidden cache. How did we miss it? Oh, it's in the fireplace, or the fire pit. Alright, take the lockbox to bring to Jeddah. We're not that mean. We wouldn't take it from a dead man's wishes. So we stow the lockbox in our pack. That's what's helpful about having a PC, is you can hold down tab and it will kind of show you where there are things you can interact with. Like this Chasind trail sign, I would never have seen it otherwise.
Now's better than later.
Do. Is there any more around? I don't think I've ever found those Chasind trail signs before, and I'm not sure what they are. Alright, so we know there's some darkspawn up here. Oh no, they're the dead ones from earlier that we didn't collect anything from. Maybe I should just hold down tab the whole time. Actually, there might be a way to keep it on the whole time. I feel like there was, but I can't remember how to do it. Do you see it anywhere, guys? Sorry. See, highlight usable objects is tab. How do I keep it on forever? Oh well. It doesn't really matter, and we're wasting game time. Sorry. Alright. Get some money off these guys. That we killed earlier. There's another one. And we could hear more darkspawn as well. Oh, hello. They're right behind us. I'm gonna go over there. Davos is gonna come around the back here to fight behind them. You just keep hacking away, doing what you do. You also, Alistair. I'm gonna go there. Let's see. Let's plant a bomb on one of these fools. That hurt Alistair pretty badly. Let's heal him up. What I should have done is gotten that shield thing to put it around my teammates when I'm gonna explode one of them.
Now's better than later.
Ooh, a sapphire. That'll be worth a lot of money. Can't go up there. See another Chasind trail sign. As I hold down tab.
Over here.
Over here? Who's talking to us? There's a wolf over there. An attack range. Uh-oh. There. Oh no, never mind. I thought there were people behind us too. Let's stun. Yes, I remember that mind boss now. For some reason I forgot that it was only like around you that gets stunned. But that is definitely helpful when you get people suddenly collapsing on you. And then you just stun them.
The idiots!
Alright, let's get some more wolf pelts. I'm gonna have to look up what that Chasind trail thing is. I really don't think I've ever done that before. Oh, there's the alpha wolf.
Time for some fun!
No need to explode him because he's by himself, and the only damage it will do is to my teammates. Oh, and the Alpha Wolf has nothing on him. And they were guarding a chest, which has a fancy Chasind flat blade with a lot of stuff, helpful stuff, and a fancy shield, and a letter. Alright. Farewell letter to Jogby. Let's look at that. Oh, Signs of the Chasind added a quest-related thing. Let's read it. Alright, so, sorry, okay, first, let's stay on topic. Let's first read the letter to Jogby. Okay. My dear son Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I have had difficulty finding the Chasind to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering in the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her and take care of our family. Your loving father, Rigby. So this is another thing from Rigby, and this is to his son. Alright, Signs of the Chasind. The Chasind barbarians are nothing if not clever. They have hidden markers and signs excuse me, in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wild. In this way, they mark trails, note places of interest, and even give warnings in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. I have dedicated my time to deciphering these signs, and I believe I am close to a breakthrough. The trail markers seem to point to a hoard or a location used for secret storage among the Chasind. I have only found a portion of the message, however. I think that if I could complete the message, find all of the trail markers, I can find this cache and see what treasure the Chasind have to hide. I have found one such marker near this camp, under a fallen tree leaning against the ruins. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. I hear rumors that a darkspawn horde is coming. I hope I can find this treasure before it's too late. An excerpt from Rigby's field journal. Okay, so that was what Rigby was looking at too. So it said this way, but I don't know, I didn't see it pointing any specific way or anything. I'm a little confused still. But let's continue exploring these wilds. Alright. We could see the X's. There's more Chasind trail signs that we missed in the places we were at, so let's go get them just to see if... Alright, there's one. To see if it'll lead us to anything cool. Doo-doo-doo. And I think there was another one up here. There's also a Genlock rogue we didn't loot. Get a couple bronze coins from there. Alright, so this is up where we were earlier. Then we didn't see it.
What's that?
What's that? I don't know, Alistair, I don't know. Alright, anyways. Let's go back to the one part of the wilds we haven't been to yet, which is down in the south part. Or maybe we should go back to the beginning and see if there's any Chasind trail signs up there, because I just want to make sure we get all of them. Like I said, I don't think I've ever done that before, so I have no idea. Alright, here we are back where that massacre was. Oh look, here's Missionary Jogby. I don't think I've ever found this before either. A letter. Man, I'm finding all new stuff. Let's see. Letter to Jogby. We already read that. Oh no. This is Jogby. So we haven't read this. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The Chasind respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hoped to get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wild, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out where I've left you some supplies. Okay, we already found that. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows. Beginning at the entrance to the wilds from Ostagar, look for a tree leaning on a ruined building. Pass under a fallen tree bridge. That's where the guys are hanging. Pass a submerged tower on the right. Look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone. Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. So we kind of did this backwards. That's where we just were, where those wolves were attacking, and we found the fancy chests and everything. Alright, I don't see any more Chasind trail signs up here. So yeah, poor Jogby looks like he never met up with his dad, and they're both dead now. But we found Rigby's will. Rigby, who is Jogby's dad. We found his will, and we're gonna hopefully be able to help him out. Alright, so let's head back down to the south point of the wilds that we haven't explored yet. We've explored everything else, I think. Except for down south. We still haven't found those archives yet. Yeah, we need to go down this way. This way might be faster. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I get lost really easily here in the wilds. Still keeping an eye out for any Chasind trail signs. Alright, so that's where we found Jogby's stuff. Alright, so we want to go off to the left. Yep, we haven't been this way. We could see some signs of darkspawn here. Oh, a Chasind trail sign. And some darkspawn. Look at that guy. We'll get the Chasind trail sign after we defeat him. Alright, so he has some magical powers. Let's have Alistair. Oops. Alistair, go kick that guy's ass, please. Davith, you can fight that guy. Sir Jory, I want you to go fight him with your mighty blow. Ouch! That hurt a lot. We're all on fire! Let's heal someone. Davith looks the worst off. I think he has the least amount of health.
Ready.
Alright, they triggered a trap. Alistair is stuck. That's delightful, so we're gonna have to heal him. Our heals back up. Alistair should also probably take a health poultice, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to heal him all that well while he has archers hitting him and things like that. Davith is too far behind right now for me to instruct. And Sir Jory is also low on health, so let's have him take a health poultice. He also is injured because he died once already, but...
Here.
I don't think I have any health kits right now. So there's another trap right there that Davith... Oh, did he step in one too? What an idiot. Oh, he can't... Why can't Davith disarm the trap? Another fireball, and Sir Jory is almost down. Oh, too late. Well... Actually, let's go run in and stun them. Because Alistair's almost dead. Oh, he is dead now. That's great. Davith, you need to take a health poultice. Let's get you using a better one, because, oops. Because I don't want us to be only left to me who has, like, no health.
Ready.
Let's save the heal for when we really need it. Davith, you attack this guy who's attacking me. It's great, we don't have any of our warriors. And I have no mana, so I'm gonna take a lyrium potion. I don't die first. Gonna heal myself. I want to mind blast them because they're right in my face. Oh, and Davos is dead. Great. Alright, we got one guy. Just keep healing myself. It's hard to manage everyone. That's why this game can be tough. I'm gonna get out of range of those archers and mage. Hopefully that'll help a little.
Now's better than later.
Out of mana again.
That's right,
Stun him. Do a little damage on that guy.
So you can get off my back.
The drain life helps too because it gives me a little bit of the life back. I'm gonna take a regular lyrium potion. And let's see.
Got it.
Oh, I can't move the camera, I forgot. So that tactical view is helpful too, to see where the other enemies are and plan it out. Alright, so we know there's still some up ahead. There was a mage and an archer, I think? Oh no, maybe just the mage. Oh, and he's so powerful. We just have to keep an eye on our heals. Now.
Now's better than later.
Hope that the death siphon will help us out a little bit.
I'll get on it.
I could also get closer to him and mind blast him possibly. Oh, it didn't work. He's too powerful.
You're gonna regret this. You'll get no mercy from me.
And he's dead.
Excellent.
Booyah. Took him on all by myself. You guys are useless. Alright. We found a pouch of ashes. Excerpt from local myths and legends. Alright, so that gave us a new codex. Let's see if that's quest related. Yes, a pinch of ashes. Torn from a book on local myths and legends. The Kocari wilds are rife with legends and myths that have amazed and confounded scholars since the fall of Ostagar in ancient times. One such mystery lies behind the tale of Astia and Nebunar, two young lovers who lived in Ostagar. The legend says that Astia grew up in the company of Gazarath, a spirit of the earth bound to an overhang on the bank of a lake in the Kocari wilds. Gazarath began to fancy her, and they spent much of their days together talking and laughing. Over the years, however, Astia became a woman and began to seek the company of men. When Astia met Nebunar, the two fell in love, and Astia hoped to bring her lover to see her spirit friend. But the spirit, angered and jealous, bade her be gone. Gazarath told her that she would never see it again until she brought her lover's ashes and sprinkled them over their spot. Astia was horrified, and she fled from the enraged spirit, but she began to miss Gazarath, and on the day Nebinar asked her to marry him, she cut her beloved's throat, burned him, and brought his ashes to Gazarath, knowing that their marriage would forever sever her ties to her dear spirit friend. There are legends among the Chasind that Gazarath still haunts the lake, and that those who sprinkle the ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. In the memory of the contract with its beloved Astia, Gazarath will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. A note is scribbled in the margin beneath the page. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks on the overhang, overlooking that half-sunken Tevinter dome, maybe Gazarath will appear and give you a wish. If the battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Alright, so that might be something we want to look into. Alright, where's Davith? We gotta revive Davith. Demonic Ichor, and a Darkspawn staff, which kind of gives us some cool stuff. I think I'll take it and equip it. I'm also still injured. Alright, Davith, where are you? There he is. The Hurlock already disappeared. We also have some swords I could probably give to our companions, but I think I'll wait on that. So let's see. We had that Chasind trail sign over here. Oops. So yeah, the battle music doesn't stop until you like walk by one of your companions, which can be hard to find them sometimes among the pile of dead bodies. Alright, Chasind trail sign, where are you at?
Looky here.
A new quest. Alright, let's look at our new quest with the Chasind trail signs. The trail signs of the Chasind have alerted you to an old cache in the Kocari wilds. Okay, so let's look at our map. It doesn't show on our map yet, but maybe before we move forward we should head backwards a little bit and see if we can find the spot where we should sprinkle ashes. I'm gonna save the game. That was a tough battle. I don't want to lose it. Good thing we saved.
I'll get on it.
Oh, there's the Chasind cache. And we got a mace, a hammer, a bow, a helmet, some robes. Oh man, how did I never find this stuff before? And a bunch of stones. Man, I clearly, even though this is one of my favorite games, don't know everything about it, even close.
I'll get on it.
I'm not gonna bother with the bomb because he's almost dead.
I think we work well together.
I think we work well together, says Alistair. There's some health poultice, some elf fruit. So we found the cache. We don't need to go back, but I do want to check out if there's a place. He said an overhang looking over the dome, and that looks like that might be the dome. So we could go this way and see if it's over here. If not, alright, yeah, here's the dome. Is this an overhang? Oh, there's a pile of stones. This could be it, guys. We might not have to go back. Yep, looks like it. Alright, you see a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Uh-oh. And here's Gazarath. He's orange, meaning he is tough. So we're gonna have to strategize this one pretty well. Alright, Alistair, go and shield bash him or shield pummel him. Davith, of course, you're gonna go around behind him. Jory, you're gonna let's have Jory Jory, let's have him turn on Indomitable, which gives him an increase to attack damage and is immune to stun or knockdown effects. While I just start hurting him. Alright, Davith got behind him. Great. Start messing with him. Yes, everything looks good.
What is your command?
Right to the face!
Right to the face. Oh, he resisted my mind blast, of course, because he's pretty powerful. Alright, that looks like it's gonna hurt Sir Jory pretty hard, so I'm going to heal him up. So this Gazarath is not really giving us any wishes, he is just fighting us. Alright, I don't want him to fight me. Alright, Davith. Davith doesn't have any moves. All he has is like stunning moves and stuff.
Very well.
And out of delirium, or out of mana.
Right there.
Alright, we got it.
Together.
More blood. Where's the next one?
Alright, so our codex was updated. Oh, with something we'll read about later in the codex video. But for now, let's see what Gazarath has. Potent lyrium potion. Ornamental sword, which looks really nice. A nice great sword. And some chainmail. But unfortunately... Oh, and some boots. Unfortunately, we didn't get to make a wish. Alright, so let's just make sure we get everything. There's some Elford up ahead. And I can see some Darkspawn. Let's go down this way before we fight those Darkspawn. Back to this Darkspawn camp. Oops. I can't get over the fact that I never found those Chasind trail markers before. I think it's because the first time I played this, I was new and I had no idea what I was doing, so I just kind of wandered. And then once I played again a couple times, I just
Twisted creature.
Didn't know what to think because the first time I played it, I just kind of stumbled through and did whatever I could.
That's right, come on!
Alright, took that archer out.
This'll be fun! You're gonna regret this!
I'm not gonna bother telling them what to do right now because it seems like a pretty simple fight. Except this guy's coming after me. I'm gonna have to mind blast him. Oh, and he resisted. Oh, but that guy's a little tougher. Maybe I should have used the bomb. Let's heal Sir Jory, who's about to die. Oh, I think I'm too far away from him. Let's heal Sir Jory again. And he's stunned. That's always a good sign. And there's one more guy over there. Codex has been updated again. Alright, all done.
Alright, alright. Now's better than later.
Alright, we got a bunch of stuff. I'm a hoarder, like I said. I take everything. What I usually do is kind of like take everything, hold it for a little while, see if I ever find a way to use it. Sorry, I have hiccups. And then, if I can, then I keep it, and if I don't, I sell it. Alright, so it looks like we've explored most of the wilds, and here we've come to these ruins that Duncan mentioned about the archives. And luckily, there's a chest right in the middle.
Well, well.
And again, I have mods.
What have we here?
These to change the appearance of the characters.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Uh-oh.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
So again, this is not what she typically looks like in the vanilla game. What are you, scavenger or intruder? I am... I would first know who you are and where you come from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
Promise you won't harm us.
Very well. You have stirred my curiosity, so you have my promise.
Alright, I am Seren. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Alright, so who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Is this a joke?
If so, it seems the truthful rather than funny sort, no?
Great. She's a thieving, weird, talking, funny sort of witch.
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
Yes, please.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Tell us more about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you are here. Come, see for yourself.
Why are you interested in helping us?
Why not? I do not meet many people here. Are you all so mistrustful?
I want an honest answer. Are you a witch of the wilds?
Have I been dishonest? Some call us witches, yes, but purely out of superstition.
You know what the Circle of Magi is, don't you? The Circle requires an accounting of all mages. That is the law of the land and the Chantry.
If you wish to tell your chantry about me, go ahead. I have nothing to fear from priests.
So Morrigan is an apostate because she has not ever been a part of the circle. She just lives on her own as a mage. And we know that our mage character is kind of probably jealous of her. So I say we go with her. She's interested.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Alright, let's go with her.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your woman's mind give you a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as these boys do?
So our mage is quite intrigued by these witches who live outside of the circle. Something she's always been interested in. Let's see. I'm not sure what to believe.
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Great. That sounds comforting. What do you mean?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Alright, so we got the archives from the Witches of the Wilds. And here we are, back at the camp, thanks to Morrigan's assistance. So I'm gonna end this video here. In the next video, we'll go give Duncan what he asked us for. We successfully retrieved all those things. So stay tuned for that video, and if you like this one, don't forget to like the video and leave a comment. And I will really appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Bye.